Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 10th of July. Got to check my computer for that one. Yes, it is. It's Monday, the 10th of July. It's a cloudy day outside. That's the quick weather report. And I'm rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing to you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And I am coming from South Australia, Port Elliot to be more exact. And we're here to gain a little guidance. I think I need to actually open the door. Why? Because I've got a dog that's complaining. If you don't mind for a moment, have a peruse of the cards. Whoops. Oh, I didn't straighten up the panning or the camera, did I? I'll get that sorted first. Oh, that's funny. I've been in a hurry this morning. I didn't have quite the technical smoothness of running this as normal. I'll just get the owl card as well because we have an owl card. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to set you over out too. Right, come on, dogs. Which one's doing what? Out you go. Out you go. Out. Out. Quick, quick. Out. I know you want it. There you go. There might still be a little bit of noise because one has their food still in the bowl and is protecting it, so we might hear a little bit of grumble mumbles. There we go. So we've got Karina with us this morning. Good morning, Karina. Been a few days since seeing a comment. And Michaela, hello lovely, just got a notification here. I'm a little bit late this morning. I was caught out with sleeplessness through the night. Not full-on insomnia, but I did sleep in a tiny little bit, but I was still okay for the framework of getting here on time as I signed in and everything to the computer. That's when it didn't work out as it should have, but that's okay. Here we are with the cards though, so we've got them with us, and I'm live on the Soulpreneurs app, which I don't think I've got the link for that one yet. I'm just going to see if I have that, and I've just put the iPad on. That's what you heard just then, and I'm going to say good morning there. And there we go. Just trying to find the link. I thought I had it here from the other day. Here it is. So this is the direct connection into the Soulpreneurs Lenormand card space. Oh, whoopsie, I've done that wrong. I need to do that. This is where the head's not quite with it because of the insomnia, I think. So, but that's all right. Here we go. Now we've got them. And sleeplessness, insomnia. Yeah, I mentioned that, didn't I? Yeah, you understand. Thank you. Thank you, Michaela. Now, here we are with our card first. And it is, I am a work in progress. God, that proves it, doesn't it? And what am I? I'm over 60 and I'm still a work in progress. I think that's funny. Let's try to focus it. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Beautiful. I am a work in progress. Isn't it gorgeous? We haven't had that one for a while. And of course, it's still the Gilded Reverie Lenormand there, that cover that's Sarah Marchetti's. What we've got is the fox in the home space, the birds in the workspace. We've got mask as the unexpected, masks. We have the scythe as our role and the dice as the outcome. So, and that pivot point. So what we're getting is an interesting day. I saw this and I saw it when as we get impressions, the first impression as we actually bring things to the table. And my first impression with this was, oh, what a boxy day. Probably because I saw the fox, and I don't know why I thought boxy, but it felt like we're fitting, are we going to have to fit into a box, try to fit in with what society wants us to? I had this thought as I saw the fox. I thought, God, we've got to rethink again how we're going to be needing to do something. So in the home space, what we're doing with fox is shifting our focus again so that we've got some definite new ideas coming in. I think what we've been doing all the time hasn't been working. Why are we still doing it the same way? I think is what that thinking brought to my mind instantly, and fitting inside the box. So I think what we're being directed to in that sense is, let's look outside the box for something different, a different way to doing things, to understand things, and bring that to the table when we're, as far as probably even the dining table, if we're sick of the what type of food that we're cooking for a family and that type of thing. Think outside the box and look at something different in a different perspective, and bringing it that way. Good morning, Shaz, and to everyone. Thanks for that, Shaz. Sharon. So bringing that, alternative and freshening up how we're doing things, I think. What we've been doing hasn't been working, so let's go and think of something just a little differently. And the fox is one of work and doing stuff that's going to bring food to the table type of aspect. That's what I'm feeling around it today. As we're going to go over to the birds, in the workspace. I love that. We've got the work in progress, and we're still chatting about it and doing things. And this could be it is the communication card. And in the workspace, we're going to need to communicate. Whatever it is we're changing up, we're going to need to be communicating it and bringing it in, and that group aspect, that team, that working together rather than just trying to fight against each other. We're going to need to cooperate and bring it together, I feel. So what we're doing is, yes, we're individuals, we're all working towards a progress of some sort, especially in the workplace, of course. So bring it together, talk to each other around about it, and possibly needing to talk to those in our communities, especially to work out what do people really want. If you're in a service business, even in the product business, why make things that we're not needing to make, that we know probably will be dicey to sell, and we've got to market so hard to get it sold? Don't go that path. Work out with community what is needed to make that, and narrow it down so that we're not working at so that what we're not doing is overusing resources for nothing and putting stuff back in landfill, that type of stuff. That's what I'm thinking as far as product goes. And that's also partly one of my own personal opinion type things too. We are raping Mother Earth basically for having stuff lying around that is not worthy of being made in the first place, all of that sort of thing. We overuse and abuse the earth in that respect. Just my opinions. There's me expressing something, isn't it? So from that, what we're going to do is shift up to the mass. We are revealing in those unexpected moments, we are going to reveal some of our own opinions, which I just did, some of what our own ideas are going to be, especially in this that's going to be, different ways of doing things in the home and different ways of doing things at work. And in whatever it is that we're touching, whether it's volunteer working as well, it doesn't have to be the paid workspace. We can contribute still in some way, revealing different aspects of ourselves as needed, or showing a different side that's going to really bring that different perspective of what we're doing, what we're being involved in our world. So and that then moves into our role being that side today. We're needing to put that to work. It too is a working card in some sense, because we sow, we nurture, we do all that's needed to bring things to a harvest. So very fitting for the connection with the hour card today, as far as we're a work in progress. Make some time to actually feel into where you're at with your life at the moment, and the side, the energy of work cycle, the inner tendering to self, that type of thing. Are you weeding out or are you tilling the ground, because the tip of this can also be used to create channels to place your seeds, that type of stuff, dig things up. Not good for it, but it can still be used as a multi-tool. That type of feeling to it. And as you look at this shape, we've got that moon crescent shape to a size, and it does help to bring in that nurturing sense of what we're doing with, well, Mother Earth. This is wheat in the background. It's something that can be harvested and fully eaten and nurturing back to ourselves as body fuel, isn't it, in the breads we make or the cakes and things that the cereal is used for, that the wheat and the crops. So it's a beautiful flowing energy of work today. So bring it in as, and especially, whoops, sorry, I've just mucked up that, which means I also left the table in the wrong spot. So with this, that is that work in progress that Al is suggesting, we are a work. We want to work, we want to do things. So bring that in as whichever way that you create that pathway of working on self, or you're working with others, or you're working towards the greater good of something else for our humanity, whether it be, things around, looking after Mother Earth, looking after how we are using our resources, looking after people within our communities and all that sort of thing. And we're just taking that of each and every moment really as to what choice are we making. It is like it's the dice. And, sometimes it does feel like it's throwing them in the air and just, let's flow with, go with where it lands, what number, and, it can be other guides that we use too, like numerology and astrology and things, a way to find our guidance to keep moving forward on that path of, work in progress sometimes needs to have a plan to follow as well. And, if it's throwing the dice in the air and that being the plan that we do move forward in that next step in that hot way, that's fine if it's getting us to our goal or it's giving us some form of direction. I like the cards as we use them here because of that very nature of it. It is so random, but it's not. It brings us the message that's very specific for our day in some days, so that we can sort of think, oh, wow, spot on. And they fall where they do with that purpose. And the outcome, being that outcome, it is a perfect choice for what is going to be the outcome. If you find it's difficult to decide and choose what your next plan is, and talking with others doesn't quite work, but it will, that type of thing, the dice really is. It is that perfect, it's not, I feel it is the perfect choice for today. Start of a work week, start of a new week, start of whatever is the next step in life. So bring it forward, that you have your, the energetic dice in your hand, and see what happens by the end of your day. So, it might be a bit of work through the day today. It's not something that's going to be absolutely onerous. It's part of what we're already in progress with. So just take it one step at a time, work it out, chat with others as you need to, and, you might need to sort of unmask as well. That's for some of those times through the day. Chatting with others, you might reveal more of yourself as you are the work in progress, and learning for yourself about yourself too. Oh, look, it's all wonderful. However it all pans out, have a wonderful day. Be the best you that you can be. And thank you, Michaela. And we'll finish there. So be the best you. I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully better timing, that I am on time. So we'll see what happens, won't we? Namaste.